couple weeks that I was here. So great, you kind of know the format. If there's any questions during class, you can always put it in the chat box. You can put a little wave hand up and Max will help me monitor that. Or you can always unmute yourself and gently say, Christina, I have a question. What about this? What do I do if my knees feel weird here? I want to make all the modifications for you that we can so you can have the most fulfilling class. Oops. Okay. I'm Christina. I live in Long Beach, California. I am from Western Massachusetts. I teach yoga, I teach meditation, I teach spin. I've been a massage therapist and a hairdresser. I just love being of service and I love connecting with people. So that's kind of my thing. I have a passion for fulfillment, self-fulfillment, living our best lives, living the most feeling contentment and peace within. And I have really found that yoga has been an amazing tool to live that way. So I hope that you find that too. We learn from each other here at Get Set Up. I am a new guide here at Get Set Up. I've been teaching for years, but I am a new guide here. So please know that we learn from each other. I am really learning a lot from you, and it really helps if your cameras are on, especially for yoga, because it helps me see how I need to cue better so that you get, again, the best practice you can on the mats. If you would like a recording of the class, you can email help@getsetup.io and they will send you a class. If you are live streaming, welcome. Happy Mindful Monday, but please register for a class and join us live because we have so much fun and we'd love to have you. And finally, Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products. So I will do my favorite thing now and put you on gallery so I can see you. Yay. Hi, I'm going to make the screen bigger. Yay. All right. Does anyone have any classes? Anybody have any questions about today's class? I'm so grateful for everyone who has their cameras on. Thank you. And if you are comfortable, please turn your camera on because it really does help me. And it makes me so happy to see everyone too. All right. So strengthen and stretch with slow flow. Are we ready, my friends? Yeah? Okay. I will mute all. And again, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and quietly ask, get my attention, or you can put it in the chat box. All right. All right, let's go. Let's start today on our mats. So get comfortable on your mat. We'll kind of start out in Shavasana. So come on your back. You can have your knees bent, walked out mat distance, and have the knees splayed in toward one another. The arms can be out wide with the palms facing up. And make sure your shoulder blades are tucked. And there's a small tuck of the chin. And of course, the small of your back is connected to your mat. Gently close your eyes. And begin to become aware of your breath. Thoughts will happen. We just let the thoughts float by. And we just bring our awareness back to our breath. And now let's try to slow it down and deepen it a little bit. See if you can feel the belly rise. Breathe all the way down into the belly. Right before each class, we will always spend a few moments focused on our breath, our body awareness, bringing ourselves to the present moment, bringing the awareness to our bodies and to our breath. Every single class, we will start like that. No matter if it's meditation, no matter if it's cardio. Being aware of your body. Being conscious of the mind, body, and soul connection. If it feels good, you can roll the wrists and wiggle the fingers. Nice and slow. Find the grace in this movement. Like dancing hands. And then when you're ready, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Bring the arms overhead and give yourself a nice big body stretch. If it feels good, extend the legs long and really give yourself a body stretch. Shimmy side to side. And then roll the ankles and the wrists. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then slowly bring the knees, bend the knees again. Have the heels close to the glutes and bring the arms down. So the palms are facing down by your glutes. Tuck your shoulder blades and your chin again and that tailbone so the small of your back is connected to the mat. I want you to look at your knees and see if they're in line with your hips. So we don't want them out wide and we don't want them touching. You can actually, you know what? If you have a block, you can stick a block between your knees. That kind of helps. So from here, we're going to take a deep inhale, push the soles of the feet and the palms, and lift the tailbone off the mat a little bit, coming into a soft bridge pose. And then when we exhale, we hollow out that belly and let one vertebra at a time come to the mat, nice and slow. We inhale, press soles of the feet and palms into the mat and lift. And then we exhale, hollow out the belly, allow one vertebra at a time to come down, nice and slow. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, hollow that belly, come down. One more time, we inhale, we lift the glutes and we pause. We press those palms into the mat. Now you can stay here, or we can pulse the hips up to the ceiling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, take a nice deep inhale, hollow out that belly and allow one vertebra at a time to come down. If you put a block between the knees, you can put it out to the side. You can hug those knees into the chest in stillness for a moment. Closing the eyes, breathing deeply. I want you to bring your awareness to your spine. I want you to feel the vertebra pressed into the mat. And every single breath, every single inhale, I want you to feel the back side of the body expanding into the mat as well. When you're ready, if it feels good, gently rock side to side. I don't know about you, but I'm so happy to be moving my body. I was on an airplane yesterday, so this feels fantastic already. All right, bring those legs up like we have them up on the wall, and let's bring the arms up too. When we bring our arms up, make sure the shoulder blades are connected to the mat so we're not reaching, rounding our shoulders forward. Have a slight tuck of that chin, and let's flex and point the ankles and the palms. So the palms face up to the ceiling, and then they come down and face the body. Getting some nice warmth and movement in our ankle and wrist joints, right? The health of our wrist and ankle joints are crucial crucial. Let's twirl them around one way. Close your eyes. I want you to feel all the dynamic movements happening here. Let's reverse the circles. Doesn't that feel good? Can everybody feel heat building? Let's point and flex again. Such a, what would seem like a simple movement, but the heat that builds up, right? Woo. Let's twirl again. And if this gets too much, you can stop. We just want to warm it up and twirl again the other way. And then point and flex. Let's grab on, pause in stillness, keep the toes pointed. Let's hold on to the back of our hamstrings or our thighs. Take an inhale here, small of the back's connected to the mat, slight tuck of the chin. And let's open the legs, straddle them out. And then inhale, bring them back together. And exhale, straddle them out. And inhale, back together. Now, option to keep the hands supporting the legs, which is great, or option to say no hands. So we inhale and we exhale to straddle, and we inhale to bring it up. We exhale to straddle, and inhale to bring it up. You can say, look, Mom, no hands. 2 more times, working our abductors and our adductors. The next time the legs are up, bend the knees, hug them into the chest, rock side to side. Can everyone feel some warmth and heat in their legs? Pause in stillness. Keep the inner legs together, really connected. Place the palms on the knees. So the left palm's on the left knee, the right palm's on the right knee. And hug those knees in, squeeze them in. And then bring them out to the right and draw them down through center and then up through left. Beginning hip circles right here. Warming up those hips, getting fluids, nutrients moving in our hips. So the bigger the circles, the more of a massage the outer hips and glutes get, but have them be as big as small as they feel good for you. And the next time the knees are in, squeeze them in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then reverse the circles. Bring them out to the left, down through center, and up through the right. Keep them connected, your feet and inner legs, nice and connected. Keep the eyes closed. Really savor every single movement here. This is the good stuff. And then pause. Squeeze those legs in nice and tight, and then place them behind your thighs. So I'm gonna give you an option to come up. So one option is to do spiral rolls. So you bring the feet up and you just roll the spine. Now, if spiral rolls don't feel good, you just come up into a comfortable seated position like this. But if it feels good, especially after those bridge poses, let's do it. Now, when you're seated on the mat, you can take a mat, a blanket or a block, and sit on that to elevate the glutes, to take pressure off your hips, right? Feels so good. So that is always an option. If sitting cross-legged doesn't feel good, just find whatever seat feels good for you. So we're here, we're sitting up nice and tall. Have the tailbone reaching towards the mat, and then bring the navel in towards the spine. Close your eyes. Roll those shoulders back. Feel that stretch just by moving the shoulders back and down. Feel the stretch in your chest. Let's do a double chin back so the neck is in line with the spine. And then on your next inhale, gently lift the head off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders. growing tall, creating space between each vertebra. If I was ever to give a homework assignment, this would be it. To do this consciously 3 to 4 times a day. Feel how tall, lengthening. Maybe you feel the stretch in the side of the neck and the top of the shoulders. See if you can bring the navel in closer to the spine on the bottom of each exhale. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the palms, the fingertips out wide. Inhale, flip the palms. Bring the arms up and overhead. Cross them. And then exhale them down. And then flip the palms up. Inhale, cross them the other way. And exhale them down. Inhale up and cross. And exhale down. This time we're going to inhale halfway. Bring them in front, cross. Actually, give yourself a hug. Squeeze yourself in, sway side to side here. Ooh, when you do this, can you feel it in your torso? It's a nice little torso warm up. Take an inhale, pause in stillness, and then exhale, bring it out. Woo! And bring it in, hug yourself, slight bow of the forehead. Gently twist side to side, warming up our torso. Pause in stillness, take an inhale, exhale, bring it out. And when you come out this time, you will do a soft back bend. We'll bring the arms out. We'll gaze up slightly, right? Not throwing our heads back, but a slight gaze, shoulders down. Take an inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms on the mat and hinge from the waist and walk forward. And breathe. And sway side to side. Great modification. Yes, your legs can be out wide on this. You can be in a chair and do this. Pause in stillness. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Slowly walk yourself back up. And let's come on to our knees. Stacking our joints. Wrist creases in line with the mat, and that inner elbows reaching forward. This stabilizes our shoulder girdle. The knees are underneath our hips. We'll take an inhale here. We'll drop the belly, tailbone, and gaze lifts. And then we'll exhale, hollow out the belly, dome the shoulders, tuck the tailbone for a nice cat pose. And inhale, slowly coming into your cow pose. Keep those inner elbows reaching forward. Exhale, hollow out the belly, coming into your cat. Inhale, slowly coming into your cow. Close the eyes and move with the rhythm of your breath. Mind, body, and soul connection. Breath brings it all together. We are strengthening our internal organs, our core, our erector spinae, the muscles that support our spine. We're creating mobility and flexibility in our spine. Arm strength. So much goodness. And also, I'm sorry I didn't say this. If you have knee issues, you can put a blanket or a pillow under your knees, or you can do this in a chair. Take a nice deep inhale. Next time you come into your cow, we exhale into your cat and drop the glutes to the heels. We're in child's pose now. Sway side to side if that feels good. So child's pose, 2 different kinds. You can have the big toes touch with the knees spread open, allowing the torso to drape between the thighs. or your legs can be together and your torso can drape over. So whatever version of child's pose feels good for you, take it. We'll take a nice deep inhale through the nose, pause in stillness, and then slowly walk the hands back to the knees. Hello. We'll place the palms on the mat. We'll tuck our toes and we'll bring ourselves up into a nice forward fold. Sway side to side. Relax your neck here. So great to see everyone. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can grab onto opposite elbows and sway them like a pendulum. And have a big old bend in those knees. Straighten and bend the knees a little, saying hello to your hamstrings. Good morning. Pause in stillness, place the palms on the mat. We inhale, find our half lift. So we draw the palms up to our front of our legs. We have this nice flat back. The neck is in line with the spine. I love this pose so much because although it is a transition pose, as we hold it, we know it's not easy, right? Kind of sway front and back. And then try to get your hips level with your ankles. So the glutes aren't way back and the weight's not on our heels. They're all balanced. The neck is in line with the spine, right? Rolling those shoulders back and down. Bring the navel in. Can you feel the heat building up in the core and your legs? Everybody looks amazing. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees. Bring the arms out to the side and inhale, rise. Allow the knees to be the last to straighten. And then exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Pause here. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Rise slowly, half sun salutations. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side, rise. And exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Ground all four corners of the feet into the mat. Grounding into our mountain pose. You can bring the arms down by your side. Another pose I just love so much. It builds so much strength. So from here, I want you to ground all four corners of your feet into the mat. Make sure our feet are hip distance. So pivot onto the ball of one foot, shift the heel, land it. If it lands in the arch of the other foot, that's hip distance. If it lands on top or out here, that's not. So adjust accordingly. And then reground all four corners of the feet. Palms forward. I want you to feel that external rotation. Bring the palms back and then rotate them slowly forward. And bring them back and rotate them forward. And pause. Active arms. Growing tall. All four corners of the feet, grounding into the mat. Lift your toes. The toes are just kind of hanging out. They support us. They're like little kickstands. Kneecaps are lifted because our quads are so engaged. Kind of play around with that. Bring your awareness to the inner thighs, engage them, and then feel the lowest part of your core, your pelvic floor. When you engage the inner thighs, your pelvic floor automatically engages. So maybe some of us can't feel that right now, but that's okay. In a couple weeks, you keep practicing like this, and in a couple weeks, you will feel that engagement. Navel in towards the spine. Shoulders back and down. Nice neutral hips. So I want to make sure that nobody's overarching in that lower back and that we're not compensating by leaning forward, right? So we have nice tailbones reaching towards the spine. Neck is in line with the spine and we grow tall, creating so much more space between the ears and the shoulders. We do this because it is so good for our bodies. It centers us, right? That mountain, that center inside. And if you are comfortable, keep your eyes closed and sway side to side. And then pause, finding the stillness there. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Gently blink open the eyes, smile, twirl the hands. Get another little torso twist here. All right, we're gonna play with our calves today. I thought about this on the plane ride home. So if you wanna hold on to a wall or a piece of furniture, go ahead. We're gonna ground all four corners of the feet into the mat. And then hold on to the wall. And then we lift and down, and lift and down, and lift and down. So we're from mountain, right? We're nice neutral spine. And we just come up and down, up and down. Feels good, right? Strong calves. Pause in stillness. Inhale the arms up and overhead. This time, when we come up, we'll do cactus arms or goalpost arms. Up, goal. Fun, right? I don't know why, this made me happy on the plane and it's making me happy now. Strong calves are important. It supports our knee joints. It supports our ankles. One more time, if you want to stay up, stay up. Hold on to a piece of furniture, it's okay. Let's do little pulses. Woo! Little pulses. Center of gravity, right? That's why we did mountain pose first. Can you feel how important it is to have your core engaged for this? And then pause, shake it out. Everybody feel a little warmth in their calves? Yeah, feels good, right? All right, we'll come to the top of our mats. I love that feeling. And we'll inhale the arms up and overhead. We'll exhale, place the palms on our hips. Take an inhale, bend that left leg, and then step it back. So we will step that left heels behind the left toes. It is a right heel to left heel alignment, and bend that right knee. And so look, warrior one. So the arms are up and overhead. Yeah, so if this is hard for your balance, heel to heel alignment, because it is, you can heel toe the foot out a little bit to give it more hip distance. So a couple of things here. That right knee tracks the second toe. And it is either directly above the ankle or behind the ankle. We never extend it over the ankle. It puts way too much pressure on our knees. Our poor knees, they don't deserve that. We have to love them. So here we are, warrior one. Close your eyes if you can. Roll the shoulders back and down and ground. Can you feel that nice stretch in the left hamstring? I mean the left hip flexor, sorry. Can you feel the stretch though in the left calf as well? Breathing deeply here. We take an inhale. We exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Okay, from here, we're growing tall. Core is engaged. We take an inhale, grow tall, and then we exhale. From the torso, we twist to the right, and then we inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Find a focal point that you track, and inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Pause. Pause here. So the bottom half of the body is so still. The twist comes from the torso. Breathing deeply here. Bring that navel in closer to the spine. building core strength right here. Helping with balance, right? This is not easy. Inner thighs, engage them, let them help ground you here. Take an inhale, come back to center. Bring the arms up and overhead. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring the arms back to the waist. Pivot onto the ball of that left foot. And then bring the left foot to meet the right and shake it out. Everybody feel the warmth in their legs? Strength. This is the strength part of the class. All right. So we inhale the arms up and overhead. Let's do a half sun salutation. Exhale. Fold, soft bend in those knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend those knees, arms out to the side and rise. And exhale, bring the palms to the waist here. Take a deep inhale, ground into that left foot and bring that right foot back. Make sure that the right heel is dropped behind the right toes. The right toes are to the corner of your mat. Heel to heel alignment or heel toe that left foot out, making it more hip distance. And that knee tracks the second toe. Everybody looks amazing. Bring the arms up and overhead and then roll the shoulders back and down. So in Warrior One, I love Warrior One. I used to hate Warrior One. I'm just going to be honest. So if you hate it, it's okay. Because I did it for years. But you do it and you still receive the benefits. It doesn't matter if you hate it. You still receive the benefits by doing it. So that hip flexor on the right side gets a nice stretch, quad. Growing tall. We keep trying to bring that right hip forward. It's harder to do in Warrior One than it is in a lunge. We take an inhale and then we exhale, bring the palms together into heart center. And when you're here, roll the shoulders back and down. So the lower part of the body stays completely still. We're only moving from the torso. Are you ready? We inhale, we grow tall. And then we exhale, find a tracking point and twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, slowly twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, slowly twist to the left. We inhale, center. I just want to make one point here before we do it. We're going to do it 2 more times. If this is too hard for your balance, you can do this pose and get the benefits from it standing in mountain pose. And you can still twist from your torso and get the benefits. Okay, so that's a modification if this is too hard to keep your balance. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist over to the left. And inhale, center. And exhale, twist to the left and pause. And breathe, grow tall. Maybe you feel a little bit more of a stretch in the right hip flexor. Bring that navel in on the bottom of each exhale. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, come back to center. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot, coming into a crescent lunge here, a high lunge. You're doing it, you got it. Take an inhale, and then exhale, bring the right foot to meet the left and shake it out right here. Just get some warmth there, just walk it out a little bit, right? Everybody feel good? Legs are nice and warm. Quads, abductors, adductors, calves. Oh my gosh, such strong legs. All right. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Let's pause. Pausing here, shoulders back and down. Bring that navel in. Get that neck in line with the spine. And breathe. Sway side to side. And find the balance. Find the balance of the weight on your feet. Have as much of a bend in those knees as you need. From here, see if you can engage a little bit more. Engage the quads, engage the inner thighs. Bring the navel in a little closer, shrink your waist. So active, right? Somebody walks by, they're like, oh, what are they doing? And you could be like, perspiring. Take a deep inhale through the nose, engage, 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 and then exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands on the mat, step it back, come on your knees and find your child's pose. Sway side to side here. Pause in stillness. Take a deep inhale through the nose, press the palms into the mat, walk the hands to the feet. Come off of your knee legs, and let's bring ourselves back onto the back. We're gonna end where we started. Bring the knees in, hug them in stillness, and again, close your eyes. Feel each vertebra pressed into the mat. Lower the soles of the feet on the mat. Bring the arms out to a T. Walk your feet out mat distance. Have a slight tuck of the tailbone, tuck the shoulders and the chin. When we inhale, we engage the core and our inner thighs. And when we exhale with control, we lower the knees to the right. And then we inhale, bring them back to center with control. And then we exhale them to the left. Windshield wipers. This feels good on your hips, right? Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower them to the right. Close your eyes and just move slowly side to side. Every inhale we engage to bring it up, and every exhale we lower with control. And the next time your knees are to the right, pause. Take your time getting there. So here in this twist, you can put a pillow or a blanket between the legs, under the right knee, wherever it feels good. If you need pillows and blankets, please make yourself comfortable. You can gaze over those left fingertips and close your eyes. And then energetically push the right hip towards the right heel. And breathe deeply into this torso twist. Torso twists are so good for us. Like giving our internal organs a little massage, like we're wringing them out. See if you can slow and deepen the breath a little bit more and feel the expansion on each inhale in that left torso twist. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly bring the gaze back up to center. Inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs and bring the knees up. Pause in stillness and then hug them in. Hug them in stillness, squeezing the spine into the mat. Nice and slow, gentle here. Closed eyes. Bring the soles of the feet back on the mat and walk the feet out mat distance once again. Shoulders and chin are tucked, tailbone is tucked. Inhale, engage your core and your inner thighs. And then exhale, lower the knees to the left. Gaze over to the right, close your eyes. And again, if you need pillows or blankets to support your legs, please do whatever you need. Energetically, you can push that left hip gently towards, or the right hip gently towards the right heel. And just create that expansion in the right side body, breathing deeply in that twist. Visualize your internal organs getting that nice little bath. Yes. and great modification. You can sit in a comfortable position and twist from to a side if being on your back doesn't feel good, and still get the benefits from this pose, okay? Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, bring the gaze back to center. Inhale, engage the core and the inner thighs, bring the knees up and then hug them in. Squeeze them in nice and tight, and then gently rock side to side. We're gonna set up now for our Shavasana, just a few moments in the most important yoga pose of all. So you can extend the legs long, have a pillow or a blanket under the legs. You can have your knees bent, feet walked out mat distance, knees splayed in like we started. Wherever you are, make sure the arms are wide from the body, the palms are facing up, the shoulder blades and your chin are tucked, and the small of your back is connected to the mat. Bringing your awareness to the shoulders and let them melt into the mat. Feel the back of the head, the back of the arms heavy on the mat. Feel the spine connected. Feel the weight of the hips and the glutes pressed into the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Allow all the muscles in your face to relax. Nothing more to do, just let go into your Shavasana. Staying just as you are, begin to gently roll the wrists and the ankles, keeping the eyes closed. Bring the arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big body stretch. Slowly bend into the knees, hug them into the chest, squeeze them in stillness, and then roll over to the most comfortable side in fetal position for just a moment. Curl up into a tiny little ball. And if it's comfortable to keep your eyes closed, use the opposite palm to bring you up to a comfortable seated position. Hands at prayer, at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe it in deeply. And exhale it back out into the world. Thank yourself for coming to the mats on this beautiful, mindful Monday. Thank you for moving with me, exploring maybe different poses, different moves. I am so happy to be back on the mat with you, practicing once again. The divine light within me bows and honors to the divine, beautiful, bright light within you. Namaste. If you'd like to unmute yourself so we can have a communal namaste. I love that so much. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Does anyone have any questions or comments about this class, about strength building, flowing, stretching?
All of us.
Yeah.
It feels great.
Did everybody feel a little heat in their thighs, their legs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay!
I'm finding I'm really tight in the lotus position because you're really flat and my legs are like this. So how do I increase that flexibility?
Okay, I'm so happy you said that. I have a couple things. So sit on a blanket or a pillow, lift yourself up, grab your blocks or pillows or blankets. And so you you elevate your glutes, right? And that takes the pressure off your hips. But still, some of us are just like this, right? It's anatomy, it's whatever, no judgment. And then take a block. Do this. Kind of wedge them up, or a blanket or a pillow. So much less pressure on the hips. Totally supported, and you're getting the benefits. And then you can still do everything here.
Okay.
Great question. I love it. Thank you. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. All right. So, anyone else before I move on to slides? Yes.
Yes, Christina, is this class, it seems like classes move around. Is this always on Mondays at 10:30?
Okay, so I'm new here, right? So we just started this schedule. This schedule I think it's this week, and I think she even put it the next week. So it's the same schedule for the next 2 weeks for sure. Yes.
Okay, but so it does move around. I'm not imagining things.
I hope I don't think now it will though. I think now we kind of found we found a landing pad. So I think we're good. So I think what the schedule that is going to be. Yes.
Just
Great.
Mondays at 10:30. Any other day?
Yes. Just Mondays at 10:30. I am teaching 11 classes a week. So check out the schedule. We have everything from tonight. I'm teaching cardio yoga. So fun. I thought about that today on the plane ride yesterday too. We're going to have fun with that tonight. And then I teach yoga and meditation tonight as well. So you can check out, look, I'm not even on the page. Check out the schedule and see what I think on Mondays and Wednesdays, I teach 3 classes during the day. At Tuesday, I teach a class. I think Thursday, I teach 2 or 3 classes. On Friday, I teach a class. And then on Sunday mornings, I teach a class. So, and they range from everything from yoga and meditation to cardio and everything in between. I'm doing a yin yoga as well. Oh, and this is important too. I am starting a yoga for beginners. So Vicki, you asked me that great question. Yoga for beginners, we're just going to break it all down. Every single pose, like what I did for the half lift, we're going to break down every single pose, even more than we do in a regular class. So if you want to, I think I'm teaching yoga for beginners twice this week. So sign up for that class to help get more familiar with the poses and the benefits from them.
I just noticed your class tonight is full.
Oh, I think I'm teaching it again though on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah. So just keep looking and sign up for next week. Cause I looked at my calendar this morning and they put the schedule up for next week. And I see that people are signing up for that. So yeah. So sign up for that. We'd love to hear your experience at Get Set Up. Liz at Get Set Up would love to hear from you. If you want to share your experience, please do that. Check out our calendar for all the classes that are going on, right? We teach so many hundreds of classes a week. It's amazing. You will get I love this about Get Set Up. At the end of each class, you get a video, you get an email suggesting classes and an opportunity for you to give your feedback. Give your feedback for this class, anything that you'd like different or like to see more of, please, please, please let us know. It helps Get Set Up and it helps me serve you better. And that's what I'm here for. I just want you to have the most meaningful class and you get the benefits from each class. So please, your feedback is so welcome. I love this. when you sign up, you can actually copy the link and send it to your friends anywhere in the world, and you can all practice together. Isn't that fun? And then you can introduce me to your friends, and I can be like, just so fun to do that together. So that, please invite your friends, let people know about Get Set Up and what we provide. Hundreds of classes a week. They're amazing quality. If you are interested in hosting a group, a class, let us know. We love new guides, so that would be great. If you would like to see a class happen, put it in your feedback. Let us know. We're always open to creating more of what you want. We partner with these amazing companies. And if you know any companies or organizations that align with Get Set Up, please let us know. We'd like to build that partnership. If you would like a recording of this class after class, go to help@getsetup.io and let us know, and they will send that to you. Does anybody else have any questions? I'm so happy to see everyone. I'm so excited to get to start this week, right? And to start teaching all these classes and to get us all the strongest, best versions of ourselves, right? Everything we do on the mat is to create strength, flexibility, mobility, balance, right? Clarity of mind, healthy heart.
You did a nice job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Christina,
Yes,
Christina. Oh, this is Carolyn. I wasn't sure that you could hear me.
I can hear you, Carolyn.
Wonderful, because I was unable to register for the class, but I just launched it because the class was full. But I had heard that if you didn't register, you're not heard or you're not able to participate, but you hear me.
I hear you. I hear you, and
You see me?
I see you, girl.
Okay.
I see you. Yes.
So
And
you can actually just launch the class at the time. If it's full, you can just hit the launch.
I didn't know that. If Max, if you're still here and you want to address that, that's great. I know nothing about that, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that worked out. And thanks for giving everybody the tip.
I did the same thing because I'm just trying to get, I was just looking at the site because I got an email from my local Y, but I'm not even sure how to get registered for your class on an ongoing basis. Or are you saying you have to do it every week?
Max is here to help you with that. Yes, you have to do it. So you go onto the schedule and it'll just have a little thing that says register, and you just click that.
The only thing you don't get if you don't register is the copy of the tape. So if you want to get a copy of the tape, you have to be registered for the class. Other than that, you can participate, from what I've experienced.
Yeah. And we live stream as well. But it's so much, isn't this so much fun to be together?
Yes.
I like it so much more. Anyone else have any questions, comments? Did that help, Matt? Do you need Max to answer any questions about anything else about registering? So how you get a video is you go to help@getsetup.io. And if you registered for this class, you should automatically get it as well. And so, yes, Mondays, Wednesdays, I teach 3 classes, and I think I teach 3 classes on Thursday. I teach a class tomorrow, 9 a.m. my time on the West Coast. And then I teach a class Friday morning and then on Sunday morning. So I hope to see you all then. So much fun. Loretta, I love your hair. So fabulous. Very pretty. All right. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Maybe I will see you later today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Vicky, thank you for asking that question. It's a very important question.
Mhm.